On a bright afternoon in a quiet town, a young girl sat beside her grandmother with a worried look on her face. The girl was preparing for an important musical performance at school. She had practiced for many weeks, yet a small voice inside her mind kept whispering that she might fail. Her grandmother noticed the worry and gently placed a warm hand on the girl's shoulder. Instead of giving advice, she shared a story about two boys from a small village long ago. In that village lived two close friends named Jack and Louie. They spent their days exploring fields, climbing hills, and helping their families with small chores. Louie was older and taller, while Jack was younger and much smaller. Many people believed that Jack was too little to do difficult things. One day, while the two friends were playing near the edge of the village, they wandered into an area filled with tall grass and old stones. Hidden among the weeds was a deep, forgotten well. As Louis stepped forward, the ground beneath him crumbled. In an instant, he slipped and fell straight into the dark well below. Jack rushed to the edge and looked down. The well was deep, and Louis could not climb the slippery stone walls. Nearby stood a wooden bucket attached to a long rope that once helped villagers draw water. Jack grabbed the rope with both hands and lowered the bucket down into the well. Louis climbed into the bucket and held tightly. The rope felt heavy in Jack's hands. The weight pulled against his arms, and the rope rubbed against his palms. Jack planted his feet firmly on the ground and pulled with all the strength he had. Little by little, the rope moved upward. Jack pulled again and again, refusing to stop. Slowly, the bucket rose until Louis reached the top of the well and climbed out safely. The two boys hurried back to the village and told everyone what had happened. The villagers were amazed. Many adults shook their heads in disbelief. They looked at Jack, who was small and thin, and wondered how such a young boy could lift a bucket carrying someone heavier than himself. An elderly villager smiled. The wise elder explained that Jack had succeeded because there was no one nearby to tell him he could not do it. No voices filled his mind with doubt. No one reminded him of his size or his age. Jack simply believed that saving his friend was possible, so he used every bit of strength he had. The grandmother finished the story and looked at her granddaughter. The girl thought quietly about Jack and the deep well. She imagined how difficult it must have been for him to pull that rope, yet he had done it because he trusted the strength inside himself. Soon it was time for the musical performance. When the girl stepped onto the stage, she still felt a little nervous. Instead of listening to the small voice of doubt, she focused on the strength within her heart. In that moment, the girl discovered something important. True strength often begins with a single belief that the ability to succeed is already inside.